Hey, what's up everybody? So we can report back to you guys that the hurricane pretty much missed us, completely missed us, so we got lucky. Other parts of the country weren't quite as lucky, so if you went north, which would be that way, there were some towns that got completely flooded, and I think there was around 10 fatalities just in Costa Rica that were related to the hurricane. There's a bunch of articles you can find online if you just search the hurricane, but we got lucky, our area, so thank you very much. We were blessed. Oh, I wanted to hit on the subject of expanding the iSURFTRIBE, and I did that video where I asked you guys what you guys thought and how we should do it. So we'll talk about that in a second, but before we do that, we're gonna go grab a clip of Atua surfing, and he's gonna do another one of his voiceovers, which you guys like, in about 15-20 minutes. So until then, check out the clips.
Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm here with Keely, and we're going to talk you guys through a couple of our waves. So Keely will talk you guys through her wave, and I'll talk you guys through my wave. So Keely, here's your first wave.
Yeah, so for girls watching, these are just two of my waves from today. So this is my first wave, but the GoPro makes it look like the wave's pretty flat, but yeah. So this is my first wave, but, well, this is towards the end. I'll explain it more when it's slow-mo.
It's going to be normal speed and then slow-mo, so you can get a little more in depth with each maneuver. Okay, here's slow-mo.
Okay, so this is my first wave, and I was just like paddling, and my dad pushed me to help me get into the wave. And with the GoPro, it looks like the wave's like really flat, but there's actually kind of like a pretty good face there. So I wasn't sure if I should like go for it or not, and then I ended up going for it like right here. And then I just kept kind of pumping because I was gonna get kind of stuck behind, even though with the GoPro it looked really flat. And I just did like a little kind of like cut back turn here.
Yeah, the waves were a little faster than they look on GoPro, so you
Yeah.
had to keep up with it.
Yeah, and then another little turn here, and another little turn. Well, here the wave actually did like flatten out, and I was just gonna like kind of just go off the back, but then I actually like stayed in the wave right here. So I just did another.
If you could resurf that wave after watching it, what do you think you would have done maybe different on the wave? Like maybe done a sharper turn or done a...
Yeah, maybe like try to get
gotten
a
more
little more
speed.
rail and put a little bit more pressure on my front foot maybe.
Maybe follow your cutbacks all the way
Yeah.
through?
Yeah, like all the way back to the white water.
Yeah. Anything else to say about your wave?
Well, I use like this little strap to my bathing suit and to the GoPro in case I like, so that I don't lose it, but it kind of got in the way a little bit. But right here at the end, I just kind of like lost wave and just closed out.
And here's my wave. So a lot of people, some people asking me about is it harder to surf? Well, I hold the GoPro in my hand like I am right here. There's two different ways that I like to surf with the GoPro, either hold it in my mouth with a mouth mount, or actually hold it in my hand like this, also with the mouth mount. But what's a little tricky about it is I have to have the GoPro in my mouth, film it upside down, and then I pull it out of my mouth right after I stand up. So here's that same wave in slow-mo. I think this was my longest wave. Got up, and it's definitely a little bit more difficult holding a GoPro in my hand because I'm trying to hold it like almost like steady, but also trying to get a good angle, so I don't want it to be like pointing at like just the water. I try to get it so you can see me as well as the surfboard and my feet. So I've done it a few times, but I don't think I've ever voiced over it. So that first turn I did a little cutback trying to stay in the wave. Then right here I was trying to keep my speed, but it's definitely a little tricky holding a GoPro in my hand, but I feel like it makes a pretty cool angle. Right here I'm just pumping, looking ahead, trying to use my front arm as much as I can to get speed. I could see that it was about time to do a cutback, so I was looking at the section right here. I was like, okay, cut back to stay in the wave, cut back. Right there I actually tapped the wave with my left hand, and that's actually a good thing to do on a cutback, is you want to work on tapping like maybe the water with your left hand. If you're regular, of course your right hand if you're goofy footed and you're going front side. And right now I'm working on trying to go all the way back to the white water. So as you can see, I turn my head all the way until the white water and then throw my board up onto the white water. That wave didn't have a lot of power, but I was working on that. Like going all the way to the white water, making sure I look all the way to the white water, and then throwing my weight onto the onto the end of the wave. Hope you guys enjoyed the little voiceover.
We'll probably do more in the future.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I have no idea what it's going to be because I'm going to edit that in later. But anyways, on to the subject of
Expanding iSURFTRIBE.
Right, so you guys gave us, once again, like, I think about 100 or so comments, super valuable information, ideas, and what we concluded is, yes, it would be kind of difficult to try to manage something like that, and we're all about easy living. That's what we do here. We like to just keep life simple. So I think what we're gonna start doing is we're gonna start featuring potential people that wanna contribute. So if you guys have any ideas, I've already been contacted private message as well as Facebook for ideas of people that said, hey, I'd do some videos. I'm in Brazil, or I'm in the UK, or I'm in all these different places. So what we'll start doing is, if you guys have any ideas and you want to maybe have your video or contribute to what we do, so it could be a tutorial, it could be reviews on any type of surf products, safety, as well as if you are starting a YouTube channel that's in the same kind of genre and you want to maybe get a little bit of exposure, let us know. And the only thing that we're going to want to make sure is that it's already an existing channel and you have some videos up. If you are a brand new YouTuber and you're like, I just put up my first video, we're not going to feature you because you got to prove yourself and you got to have something that we send people to. So if we send them to your channel, you got to have some videos that they can check out. So if you guys have anything you want to contribute, safety, or if you're a surf instructor and maybe you want to build your brand or your name and you want to add some, we would love to have people.
It could be something that we've already maybe done, but maybe in a different language.
Right? If you guys say, hey, I did a pop-up video, or maybe I did a crazy surfing where I did the same thing and it was pretty funny and I filmed it. And of course, we want to make sure that the standard of quality and audio is decent. We don't expect it to be 100% amazing professional, but it has to be decent to a certain level. So if you guys want to be a part, and then if that works out well, maybe we will do iSURFTRIBEs in other areas once we get to know you guys and we build a relationship, something like that. But until then, that's the plan, and thank you guys for basically letting me hash that out. Let me, figure that out. So until the next video.
Pura vida.
And aloha. And don't forget to subscribe.
All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video.